Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. I've got an update for you. This is going to be about an 18-month update on my Techmax LED headlight bulbs. And this is actually a new pack, or a new pair of headlight bulbs. And I'm going to explain to you the reason why I bought another pack, or another pair of these headlight bulbs coming up. Alright guys, so it has been about 18 months, I'd say about a year and a half, since I installed these Techmax LED bulbs into my car. And on the way up here, we're actually vacationing up here in the western part of the state in the mountains for the weekend. But on the way up, I noticed my headlights seemed a little bit dimmer. So I got out and I checked them, and let me show you what I found. Alright, so I'm hoping this is going to show up on camera. So this is the passenger side headlight. And if you can't see from the video very well, I'm just trying to explain it here to you. You can see that the illumination is pretty even across both sides of the beam. But when you move over to the driver's side, and again, I hope you can make this out somewhat well on camera, but it looks like the beam is only lit up on the right side of the bulb. So the outside element appears to have burned out. Now what that looks like on the bulbs here themselves, these things have two LED chips on them, one on either side, and these things go in in the headlights like this, so that you got one LED chip on the outside and then one on the inside. And what it looks like to me, and we'll get this out and take a look at it and see if this is in fact true, but it looks to me like this outside element, or this outside LED chip, has gone out. So looking through the owner's manual, and it'll actually tell you on the box as well, these bulbs, these LED chips, have a reported operating life of over 30,000 hours. And I did some quick math, and even if I drove my car, I've got daytime running lights, so anytime the car is on, the headlights are on. So even if I've drove my car for the past 18 months for 8 hours a day, and you can check me on the math here, but that would only come up to about 4,000 hours. So that is definitely not up to par, in my opinion. And I have yet to find, so on the back of this owner's manual, there is warranty service. There's some information about the warranty on these things. It says they want you to cut the cables, take a picture of the barcode that's on the LEDs, or on the cable here, and then contact them through the Ask Product Question section of Amazon. Again, this is the seller is Techmax. So I've actually submitted a question through Amazon to Techmax, and I have yet to hear back from them on this. So I don't know if the warranty on the bulbs themselves are actually 12 months or if the warranty is actually 30,000 hours. But regardless, I'm going to deal with that later. Right now, I'm going to get these new bulbs put in, and we'll take a look at the old one that comes out of this driver's side. Now these headlights are pretty simple to change out on the Envoy. There's just two tabs you lift up, and then this guy just comes right out. This whole assembly comes right out. And then the bulbs themselves, they just unscrew, and here's the element here. So let me turn this one on, and let's see if my theory is in fact correct. Alright, so again, you can see the passenger side. It appears that both elements are lit up. And then let's take a look at the driver's side element here. So there is the inner element, and you flip it around, and that is markedly dimmer than the outside element. So to me, that is I don't know if I'd call it a full failure because the LED chips are still working, but certainly not what it's supposed to be. And as far as driving conditions go, and drivability and illumination, everything, certainly not what these bulbs are intended to produce in terms of light quality and light intensity. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and replace this bulb really quickly. Again, it's just a simple plug and play application. One thing I like about these bulbs is everything is all in one. It's all contained. You don't have that extra, almost like that matchbox size electronic box, that's on the pigtail, to help with interference from other electronics and these kinds of things. So that's one thing I really like about these headlights. Alright, so again, just a simple plug and play, install the bulb into the factory outlet there, and then just twist to lock in place. Now just get the headlight housing put back in the car, and then we'll turn the headlights on just to confirm that the new headlights work the way they should. Alright, so again, passenger side for comparison, you can see both elements, or both LED chips, are lit up. Come over here to the new bulb, and now it appears that both these LED chips on either side of the bulb are lit up as well, the way they're supposed to be. As I said earlier, I have had these bulbs in my car for about 18 months now, and the bulb life on them is rated at 30,000 plus hours. And I've figured I've only had probably about 4,000 hours on the driver's side bulb that has been compromised. It went out on me, or at least one of the elements went out. So would I go out and buy these bulbs again, knowing the life expectancy that I've realized with these particular bulbs? Well, sure, yeah, I actually went out and bought another pair of them. I figured at the price point of these bulbs, which is about $35 on Amazon, and I'll have a link down in the description below if you guys are interested in these bulbs as well. I feel the quality and the illumination that you get out of these bulbs is really good. The value for the money, I think, is spot on. And I would recommend these bulbs to you guys. I picked these bulbs initially and actually did a full review and installation video about 1.5 years ago when I installed these, and I'll have a link to that video down in the description below if you want to go check it out. But I picked out these bulbs because they came highly rated from bulbfacts.com, who reviews and tests many LED bulbs, and these Techmax LED bulbs came with high marks, so that was the reason I went with them. I guess I'd say I'm a little disappointed that I only got about 4,000 hours, or about 18 months, out of this one bulb, but the passenger side bulb is still going strong, so we'll see if that one makes it to 30,000 hours. So there you go, guys. There's just a quick 18-month review and follow-up on these Techmax LED bulbs that I've had in my car since about February of 2009. Just overall thoughts, again, I really like these bulbs. They came highly rated. The price point and the value that you get and the quality and the illumination that you get out of these bulbs is really good. I've been really happy with them, and I would recommend them to you guys. That's going to do it for this video. I hope it's been helpful. I hope you found it informational. If it has, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I've got a lot of other car care and DIY repair videos on the channel that I think you guys might enjoy. As always, thank you for stopping by the channel. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.